welcome to day 4. Day 4 of A Warrior Is. So today, let's get straight into it. And a warrior is tenacious. Now for me, this means, after looking up in my etymology of words that I love to do, it means you're being inclined to stretch with expressed intensity. So it means that you're being pulled in a certain direction with an intensity of doing so, okay? So I think that is one of the, oops, what have I done here? Sorry, I've lost the comments. 1 second, guys. Yeah, here we go, that's better. All right, so if you're watching me live, please say hello, let me know where you're from. And if not, you can watch me on the replay, #replay. So warrior, a lot of these things are called as grit. Now, I think when we say grit and determination, to me, that's being tenacious. And grit stands for growth, resilience, inspiration, and tenacity. So as I believe you need to have a certain level of tenaciousness to actively pursue your goals. Good morning, Jeanne. As often when we set a goal, you'll be tested. There could be a challenge, a roadblock, or a plan that goes astray. And this is when you really need to be tenacious and stay focused. Because a goal may be the destination you are pursuing. However, the journey towards that goal becomes the teacher for you. I hope that makes sense. Everyone should have some opposition of some sort in life as well. It's natural and it should be encouraged. So whether it's in your business, this could be your competitors. Opposition, in relationships or friendships can be friendly banter, but also can be, quite negative. So we have to be careful into what sort of opposition we, become involved in. But I think that we really should have some opposition in life. If you don't have opposition, then perhaps you're not trying hard enough, or perhaps you're deluding yourself, in terms of making sure that, you have, I guess, what I'm trying to say here is because we have to develop the appropriate level of tenacity, and displaying the right level of resolve may not win the day, but it should earn respect for those that you're attempting to influence, especially in a business setting. If you're growing your business and you want to show people that you're real, you are a true competitor for the other markets that or the service providers in your area, it's very important to develop this tenaciousness, this ability to actively pursue your goals. The definition of tenacity that seems most appropriate when it comes to influencing business, really specifically, is persistence of purpose. So being tenacious is the ability to display commitment to what you believe in. You end up picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and quickly getting going again after having learned a little more. I hope that makes sense. At its best, tenacity allows you to remain open to new ideas because you want to keep learning. So even though your tenacity is your persistence of your own purpose, you still have the blinkers widened so you can see other opportunities and you remain open to those that come along. I'm just going to have a drink, guys. So rather than outright rejection of anything to the contrary that is not in line with your purpose and your current path, if you have tenacity, you'll seek opportunities, even if it means modifying some of the details along the way to fit what it is that you're doing. You hold true to your purpose, though. In reality, when you are tenacious, you need to take care not to persist in the wrong course of action or towards the wrong goal. It's good to check in with ourselves. Are we actually doing the right thing? Are we staying true to our purpose? I've learned the hard way in relation to this. I think I'm right. So I do recommend that you all, before you go too far with things, you always check in regularly to make sure you're on track. Once you have a firm decision on the direction, you can begin to fire up your tenacity by doing, a few of these things. There's some ideas here for you. Be crystal clear about your purpose. I think we've already gone through that in, you know, purposeful and different things, the different days that we've done so far. Remain flexible about the route, the way that you get there. It doesn't have to be so, you know, rigid. Be flexible. The third one, excuse me, is to listen, learn, and then reaffirm your purpose. And fourth is intelligently connecting contrary views to your purpose. So that is when you come across, you know, competition or opposition, and they're doing things differently to you perhaps, or they have different ideas, or other people tell you different ideas, then intellectually connect those to your purpose, if they'll fit. If they won't, then we can say thank you so much and keep going. Number 5 is build an emotional support network. That's very, very important for you to, or for me also as a business owner and a warrior, is to have an emotional support network behind us. People that we know we have our backs and we can trust with our thoughts and wants and desires. Remind yourself frequently of the benefits to yourself and others of why you're doing what you're doing. Again, to bring us back to purpose. And seek to negotiate, persuade, and inspire people to your cause. The role of tenaciousness is to help you shine. It exists to stretch and to test your resolve to succeed. Learn and adapt in the face of opposition. You don't give up. Don't give up before it's a chance to do its duty. So that's my take on Tenacious. And let us read through the worksheet. So like I said before, looking up the words of ten and acious, where Lando was to stretch with expressed intensity. If it means something different for you, again, there's a space in the workbook for you to complete that in. So in relation to the workbook today, it's don't fear failure. And again, it links with courage like we had yesterday, really, but it's so much that you refuse to try, you know, things. If you're fearing things, you don't even try. And that's the saddest summary of life. It contains could have, should have, and might have. Too often you hold yourself back and play it safe, avoiding, you know, even trying to become successful, feeling embarrassed, looking silly, being hurt, feeling rejected, all possible failure. And these are, like I say, fall in line with our day 3 courageousness. But clinging to fear from childhood, traumatic experiences, negative influences, perhaps. It's like, you know, Linus from the Peanuts cartoon strip, cling to a security blanket, right? He just wants that comfort. It's your responsibility to acknowledge, face, and dissolve your fear, no one else. And with expressed intensity, a tenacious warrior will dig in and push through the fear and challenges that come. Are you willing to begin now, to dig into your tenacity, to do the things you're meant to do but haven't begun yet? If the answer is yes, then read on. 1, get comfortable with fear. 2, make your dominant thoughts positive. 3, don't give time, attention, or energy to fear. 4, never dwell on scarcity. 5, revisit your victories often. 6, live vicariously through the victories of others. 7, ask your family and friends for encouragement. 8, create a support group of friends or colleagues. And 9, plan to be great. So take your fear and shove it, and then you'll be more tenacious than you are already. Tenacious people stand out from the crowd. They're confident, courageous, and focused. I believe there's a boldness in us all. Given the right set of circumstances, many of us will, if we don't already, act to better the world around us. A tenacious warrior is that we're inspiring, not just because they get things done, big things accomplished, but because they also instigate growth, progress, and movement for both themselves and others. So how do we do it? We own our flaws and our strengths. We keep clear priorities. We speak up. We pair action with knowledge. We accept the value of failure and make the most of the small wins. So the home play for today on day 4, to go into the chance to get to draw for the draw, which will be tonight at 6 o'clock, will be, what will you own from the list today? Which one of the traits that I just mentioned there, owning your flaws or strengths, keeping your priorities, what will it be for you for today? And I shall see you tomorrow for day 5. of the 12 Days of a Warrior is 8 AM, same bat channel. And until then, remember, be your own purposeful warrior. Do whatever it takes for you. Bye for now.